23 Amazon gadgets that should already be in your cart. Half look like they were stolen from 2030. One projects a movie from a soda can. And number 1, once you see what it actually does, will explain itself. Subscribe for honest gadget picks every week. Drop your guess for number 1 in the comments. Most people get it wrong. Number 23. Govee TV Backlight 3 Lite, $90. The camera pulls colors off your screen and throws them onto the wall behind the TV. Picture quality jumps 2 tiers without buying a new television. Pure visual upgrade for less than a takeout dinner. At number 22, Renpho Eyeris 1V Eye Massager, $62. Looks like sci-fi VR. Heated air compression with built-in Bluetooth speakers, voice control, and a guided sleep mode. 20 minutes after a long screen day, eye strain just stops mattering. Number 21. SwitchBot Curtain 3, $80. A tiny robot that clips onto an existing curtain rod and opens or closes the curtains on a schedule. Works with Alexa, Google, and Apple HomeKit. Mornings start with sunlight instead of an alarm clock. Top 20 starts now. The price per wow ratio gets serious from here. If you're hunting for actual gifts that don't feel like filler, the next 8 are it. At number 20, Anker MagGo 3-in-1 charging station, about $100. Key 2 certified 15-watt magnetic stand that charges iPhone, Apple Watch, and AirPods at once. Folds flat for travel. The MagSafe snap is strong enough that the phone never slips. Number 19. Pitaka MagSafe Wallet, $40. Woven aramid fiber slim card holder that snaps onto the back of the iPhone. Holds 3 cards. Feels like carbon fiber, looks like a luxury accessory. Costs less than dinner for 2. At number 18, Drinkmate OmniFizz, $83. Same idea as a SodaStream, except this one carbonates anything. Wine, juice, cold brew, leftover Gatorade. Anything that's a liquid becomes sparkling. The kitchen gadget that makes the most unhinged drinks in the house. Number 17. Soundcore Sleep A20 Sleep Earbuds, $130. Tiny enough to lie on without pressure on the ear. 30 decibel noise reduction. 80 hours of playtime. Built-in sleep monitor. The first earbuds actually designed for side sleepers. At number 16, BenQ ScreenBar Halo 2, $200. Clips onto the top of any monitor and lights the desk surface directly. A wireless dial controls brightness and color temp. Better eyes, better desk, zero glare, from one clip-on bar. Number 15. Anker 737 Power Bank, $110. 24,000 milliamp hours and a smart OLED display that shows remaining minutes of charge, not just battery percent. 140 watts of output, enough to power a laptop, twice the capacity of most travel banks. The display alone makes every other power bank feel ancient. At number 14, PETLIBRO Polar Wet Food Feeder, $91. Refrigerated, as in semiconductor cooling that keeps wet cat food fresh for 3 full days while dispensing meals on a schedule. The product that solves the one problem every wet food cat owner just learned to live with, app and Wi-Fi control included. Number 13. Nanoleaf Line's Smarter Kit, $130. 15 RGBW light bars that mount on the wall in any pattern. Squares, triangles, lightning bolts. Music sync, screen sync, 16 million colors. Turns a flat wall into accent art that pulses to a movie soundtrack. At number 12, Elgato Stream Deck Plus, $180. 8 programmable LCD keys, 4 rotary dials, and a touch strip. Every button mapped to whatever the workflow needs. Run OBS, mute Zoom, switch lights, control music. 40 hours of friction per month gone in a single piece of hardware. Number 11. Insta360 Flow 2 Pro Smartphone Gimbal, $127. AI subject tracking that follows a person, a pet, or anything moving across the frame. Folds into a pocket, built-in extension rod and tripod. The kind of stabilization that turns walking shots into glide cam smoothness. Top 10 now. If anything so far has been worth the click, double tap the like button. YouTube quietly pushes this to more people when it sees engagement. Top 10. UGREEN Nexode 300 watts GAN charging station, $140. 5 ports, 300 watts total, up to 140 watts on a single port. The OLED display shows real-time wattage per port, the kind of detail that turns charging into something almost satisfying. Powers a MacBook Pro and 4 phones at once. Number 9. Bose Ultra Open Earbuds, $230. Clip-on design that sits on the ear cuff instead of in the canal. Looks like jewelry. The ear stays completely open. Every traffic sound, conversation, doorbell, still audible. 48 hours of total playtime, immersive spatial audio, water-resistant, premium without the social isolation downside. At number 8, Oura Ring 4, $349. Sleep, recovery, heart rate variability, and a new AI advisor, all tracked from a ring smaller than most wedding bands. 8 days of battery, no screen, no glow, no distraction. The smart wearable for people who hate looking like they wear a smart wearable. Number 7. Bartesian Premium Cocktail Maker, $400. Keurig for cocktails. Drop in a capsule, set the strength, get a bar-quality margarita, old-fashioned or Mai Tai in under a minute. The countertop appliance that turns the worst home bartender into someone who hosts parties on purpose. Disposable cleanup is the cherry on top. At number 6, Ecovacs Deebot X8 Pro Omni, $1,100. Auto-washing roller mop with 167-degree hot water. Self-empties the dustbin, refills the cleaning solution, dries the mop with hot air. The robot vacuum that genuinely needs no intervention for weeks at a time. Premium price, premium silence. Top 5 coming, each one a different category of wow. One shoots a laser, one fits in a pocket, one replaces a TV. Last call, your guess for number 1 in the comments. Number 5. NEBULA Capsule 3 Laser Portable Projector, $540. A real laser projector the size of a soda can. Google TV and Netflix built in. Autofocus. Auto keystone. Autofills any flat surface up to 120 inches. 2.5 hours of battery means a full movie outdoors with no plug. The closest thing to portable cinema that actually exists. At number 4, Insta360 X4 360-degree camera, $490. Captures 8K video in every direction at once. The angle gets decided later, in editing. The invisible selfie stick effect makes shots look like a drone is filming. Waterproof, helmet mountable, swappable battery. The only camera that turns boring trips into footage that genuinely looks impossible. Number 3. Litter Robot 4 by Whisker, $750. Self-cleaning rotating cat litter box. Whisker counts every visit, weighs every cat, tracks litter levels through the app. The carbon filter system kills the smell before it leaves the unit. Premium price for the gadget that ends the worst chore of cat ownership forever and possibly saves a marriage. At number 2, DJI Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo, $540. 1-inch CMOS sensor in a gimbal small enough to fit in any jacket pocket. 4K at 120 frames per second. Active face and object tracking. The microphone is included. The single camera that makes a phone footage upgrade feel embarrassing and turns vlogging from work into reflex. 22 gadgets covered. Now number 1, already in millions of carts. The first time the green laser hits the floor, the reason it wins becomes obvious. The number 1 coolest Amazon gadget, Dyson V15's Detect Submarine, $750. Reason 1, a real green laser beams parallel to the floor and lights up every speck of dust that's invisible in normal light. Watching it work is genuinely uncomfortable. Most floors are dirtier than anyone realizes. Reason 2, it's the only Dyson with a built-in wet mop attachment. Switch the head, refill the tank, vacuum, and mop in the same pass. Reason 3, the LCD particle counter on the handle quantifies what just got sucked up, micron by micron, category by category. 3 machines in one, and the laser settles it. That's 23. All links and current prices are in the description. Verified this week. Which one's going in the cart? Comment below. Subscribe for next week. The laser one isn't even the wildest thing dropping. 2030 just got a week closer.